when David and I started the company, first of all, we knew where we were both coming from relative to ethics and how you treat people and what's the framework around how you want to do this business. And then David in particular, and of course I was 100% behind it, not only wanted to have a great investment management firm that could, be successful, profitable, and really do good work for the clients, but to be an experiment in a human company, in terms of how you created the working atmosphere, how you cared for the employees and the people, and to make that an experiment that would be very different than how people would experience working in other companies. So a lot of the stuff that we had learned, and David through his association of being a guardian and his brothers, and then of course my practical experience of 20 years, what are the things that you do to create ambience, to create atmosphere, to create space. So we were very attentive to how we created space, what the working space was like. We decided that we'd never have an office that everybody didn't have an outside window. So there were no cubicles, nobody ever worked in the cubicle. Everybody had the same size desk from David on down to the secretary. Everybody had the same computer from David on down to the secretary. Nobody had a private office. So it was all open space. Ann Patterson, David's wife, who had a consulting firm that we shared space with at the beginning, and then she sold and later became her business and joined our business. Took care of the ambiance in terms of decor and how you used art forms and everything to create space and to give it, consciousness and stuff like this. We used to celebrate people's birthdays, anniversaries, births. The company set up that when every child was born, they got a glass apple for education and a $1,000 check to put into their registered education savings plan, which the government allows you to establish for every child. We celebrated Brian Stanfield's death. Brian Williams, who was working for Ann at the time. And so the two companies came together and sat down, and I led a conversation. We had a breakfast and then had a conversation about his contribution and how he impacted us and how that would shape us in the future. Wedding celebrations, in some cases actually having a wedding, like a dinner or a special lunch before they got married, presenting them with gifts and asking questions.